Hello party people, it's your boy Evils, and guess what I'm bringing? I'm bringing some Xenosaga episode 2. After long wait, considering I did Xenosaga 1, episode 1 forever ago, it's finally here. And I am excited. I hope you guys are excited because I know a few of you subscribed to my channel have been waiting for episode 2, so well, here it finally is. I'm sorry it took me so long. I was just waiting till I had enough time to play the game because these RPG games are such an investment, and especially something like Xenosaga, you really need to sit down and just get immersed into it. So I didn't want to, only be able to record for like an hour or 2 hours that day. I wanted to sit down and be able to record for like a good 7 to 8 hours straight. And since I'm off work, I have the time. Anyways, let's shut the fuck up and start ourselves a new game. Unlock special features for Xenosaga Episode 2. Check for Xenosaga Episode 1 clear data. Hell yeah. Feature unlocked, earned swimsuit for Ziggy and Cosmos. Awesome. Feature unlocked, earned geriatric swimsuit. Wonderful. Yes. Now, as with the previous one, I do not have my PS2 working, so I'm running this on an emulator for the PC, which is fine because I can get it to look better anyways.
What you're seeing here is actual footage from the violence that erupted before dawn this morning. These seemingly coordinated Realian attacks were reported throughout Federation territory, prompting government officials to consider this movement an act of terrorism. The response to these Realians has been... There's been a new development. As internal agencies continue to analyze these violent events, a flash action report within the Federation and obtained by this station indicates that only Realian models created within the last 2 years, or those receiving adjustments in the Milshan star system, have been implicated. Although this is not a complete list, we have obtained a partial list of units matching these criteria. This list includes DZ-100-6448, DZ-2000330, DZ-100-1007.
Today was just the beginning of the ensuing violence. These Realian outbreaks are spreading like wildfire. They'll be reading off plenty more model numbers in the media tomorrow. I can assure you.
So, what does that have to do with the operation? I'd like to know why I was chosen for this mission. I'm told that the military has detained all of its Realians. I find it difficult to believe that they don't have any misgivings about us.
Kanan, you're a Realian who's been especially created and configured by Vector itself. I've been given the CEO's personal guarantee that you won't be affected like the others.
Besides, no ordinary pilot could possibly control your craft. That makes you very vital to the operation.
I don't believe you two have been properly introduced yet. This is Chaos. He'll be joining you on board as your navigator.
I appreciate the offer, but you may want to reconsider. A regular human can't ride in that thing.
Right. That's why I'm here. Don't worry.
All right, it's settled then. Good luck to both of you.
As mentioned in the briefing, this is a top-secret mission. All IFF code transmitters will be switched off, and under no circumstances will you receive backup from this vessel. You'll have to manage your descent and return on your own. You can expect heavy resistance from both UTIC enemy craft and Federation military units deployed throughout Milsha. It's gonna be dangerous, so watch yourselves out there.
Don't worry. I'm coming back.
Operator, requesting confirmation. We are to head to point NN441, correct?
Correct. The URTV force is currently deployed at the target location. Your primary objective is to retrieve them. Protecting them should be your first priority.
All of them?
Affirmative. If the situation allows, you will then infiltrate UTIC's mother frame and acquire the Y data, the root of this conflict.
Roger. We'll do what we can.
ES Asher, startup sequence complete. Requesting launch.
Launch request confirmed. Now guiding ES Asher to Deck B.
Defensive shields deployed. Ready when you are.
Roger. Initiating launch procedure. Good luck.
Currently passing through the troposphere. Outer hull temperature returning to normal. Adjusting descent path by 0.22. This should get us closer to our target. Approach warning. Incoming craft detected. They're on an intercept course. There are...
We'll take them all out. Stop counting and take control of the shields. We'll use the shockwave to gain an advantage on them. You've got control of the weapons.
Roger. It looks like they're unmanned. With no G-force limit, they can outmaneuver us. They might pull some crazy moves out there, so be careful.
It just makes them all the more predictable.
There's no end to these guys. And we don't have much ABR energy left either. Let's find some place to set it down. We're empty. All enemies destroyed. It's true. You really are as good as they say.
How are you handling the feedback? You know, a normal person would have probably passed out by now. I don't want you jeopardizing the mission.
I'm fine. It feels like it's had some special tuning, but that just makes it more interesting.
I see. Well, if I get anything unusual from you, I'm cutting the bypass to the navigator immediately. I can operate this thing fine by myself.
Roger. Looks like we're pretty far out from our objective. Plus, I'd say the defensive network we saw on the way down takes out the idea of an airborne approach.
We'll go by ground then. Fortunately, the rubble from the burned-out buildings should provide us enough cover to cross the city unnoticed.
Agreed. We'd better get moving. We don't have much time.
Not much time? Does this have something to do with the URTVs? Those designer children?
Yes, that's right. We need to protect them from the coming crisis. If and when it occurs.
You do realize that's a different story from what I heard in my official briefing.
No doubt. As the Federation government special forces, the URTVs were sent in ahead of the invasion. I'm sure you understand what they represent in the conflict against the UTIC organization.
Right. I understand that they're bioweapons sent in to sever the link between the UTIC's mobile weapons fleet and their source of power, the Zohar.
The higher-ups have complete confidence in the URTVs. They are the military's trump card. Unfortunately, the brass are also blind to the potential dangers of the URTVs.
Fascinating. I hadn't realized the situation was so desperate.
Alright, so, the game is finally playable. If you're not familiar with the Xenosaga series, it's essentially the RPG version of Metal Gear Solid. Long-ass cutscenes. I think, as far as I know, they have the longest cutscenes in an RPG game. But I'm not complaining. I'm all down. I'm always down for long cutscenes. Alright, let's check these controls, skills. Can we... Alright, we want to upgrade our guys a little bit. Medica is always appreciated. Okay. Let's see what we can get for now. That's good for now. I thought I can't operate Canine yet, or whatever his name is. Alright, so basically all we can really do right now is move forward. This is a save point. Saved at our first save. So it's kind of like Final Fantasy X's. I don't believe Xenosaga 1 was like this. It's been a while since I played it. I mean, the last time I played was when I did the recording, but I believe, yeah, it's the first time they incorporated. Yeah, it's circle, square to destroy stuff. This was the first time they incorporated the whole heal when you save thing. Alright, what do we gotta do? Alright, get out of here. Let's we can do right now. Just walk along until another cutscene. As I said, very Metal Gear Solid like.
What exactly are we expecting to happen here?
Well, the problem is that the URTVs aren't merely machines. They're real people with their consciousness intact. The system that currently controls the Zohar was actually designed to be used for the UMN transport system. However...
Yes.
Well, they experimented with the transport of living beings numerous times, but every attempt ended in failure.
According to the records, 99.76% of them were killed instantly.
However, it seems that on very rare occasions, there were survivors. They didn't exist as people anymore, though. They were just things, never able to recover their consciousness, the very element that made them human.
Mental breakdown.
Lieutenant General Helmer concluded that if contact with the system led to the destruction of the human mind, then even the URTVs created as the system's antithesis might be affected. Therefore, if the URTVs were to suffer a mental breakdown, then likely the Zohar, a source of infinite energy, would spiral out of control. That would be devastating.
And yet, the General Staff decision wasn't overturned. I suppose that's where we come in.
Enemy AMWSs. By the way, I won't be reading any of this text because I believe you guys can read on your own. And I believe my voice would just get way too plain, way too fast. So I'll make sure to go through and give you enough time between each form of text so you guys get enough chance to read it. This is basically a tutorial for the battle. We're gonna learn how to fight in one of these robot things. Alright, actually, I'll read the tutorials like this because I need to read them anyways because I can't remember how to play this game. I'll explain the controls during battle. I'm not going to repeat myself, so pay attention. Movement order. The fastest craft will move first. The order is displayed using icons on the bottom right corner of the screen. Alright then. There are 3 enemy icons: mechanical, biological, and gnosis. Press B or square or triangle to attack immediately. Icons on the bottom left of the screen display the attack information. If you're unable to use an attack, your selection will be grayed out. Select the target with directional buttons. The enemy can have its front or back to you. If you attack an enemy in the back, your aim will be 100% and the critical rate will be increased by 50%. Of course, when the enemy is facing away, it is to your advantage, but the opposite is true if you are facing away from the enemy. Understand how it works so far? Then take care of the enemy in front of us. It's simple. Cutting in the movement order is called boosting. Press the R1 button to display characters who are able to boost. Pressing the R1 button and the corresponding square, triangle, or circle will allow you to boost. Try boosting now. Didn't even allow me to boost on my own. There we go. Yeah. That I remember. Oops. None of this is really relevant. I'm pretty sure we'll figure it out anyways. That's all about random shit. Excuse me. Let's go with a shot buster. Look at all that sweet damage. Get out of here. Okay, now move forward again until our next cinematic. And that's pretty much all we're doing for the majority of this beginning level. There's not much exploring to do. This entire level with Kanan essentially acts as a tutorial level. Teaches us all about traps. Ouch. Get out of here, guys. Kill this guy. Pretty sure we could have gotten past him without killing him, but whatever. Combat system is pretty fun. The one thing I didn't like, if I remember correctly, I didn't like too much about this sequel is they actually changed quite a few of the voice actors, and it wasn't really for the better. Like Chaos's voice actor, I believe, was changed. The new voice actors sound pretty lifeless compared to the old one. Alright, we leveled up. Let's make sure there's nothing for us to get there. Always gotta, you know, check all the nooks and crannies when it comes to RPG games. Oh shit. Wasn't able to set up the trap in time. This honestly, these levels are so easy. Pretty much one-shot everything we run into contact with once we're in our mech here. I can never remember the full acronym. It's honestly longer than it needs to be.
What is it? A pillar of light? And that sound. It's more than that. Music.
It's the Song of Nephilim.
You know what it is?
I can't believe it. Even Utik has to be aware of the danger of the song. What could possibly make them? No! If this keeps up...
It looks like they think we're the enemy. Any ideas?
Yeah, send an emergency IFF signal to let them know we're on their side. We can't let anything stop us. We have to reach our objective.
They should be receiving our IFF signal.
Wait. Something's wrong.
What is this? What the? What's going on with them?
This is... It can't be. Wait. Kanan, no. Don't listen to it. Close your mind.
Those sound effects he made. It's too funny.
Is he with us?
I don't know. But he's broadcasting an IFF.
Attention, unidentified craft. I've received your IFF signal. The other crafts have been tainted, but you seem unaffected. Are you an ally?
Well, it looks like this one's still sane. What do you think?
Getting out of here is our first priority right now. I think we should stick together.
Agreed.
Confirmed. IFF signal accepted. Stand by. I will now eliminate the affected Federation units.
Impressive. I guess that pilot is just as effective on foot as he is in his craft.
Truly amazing. Thanks for the assist. And you're?
I am Captain Jin Uzuki. You don't look like you're with the regular forces. Well, whoever you are, if you're still operational, I advise you to leave. This place affects people. Some stop being people altogether.
They stop being people?
Unfortunately, we can't leave. Not until we've completed our mission.
Your mission?
Forgive us, Captain. I am Chaos, and this is Kanan. I suspect that you're part of the landing operation, aren't you? Do you know where the URTV force is now? If so...
URTVs? Ah, the special units. Said to possess an anti-Udu retrovirus.
Our mission is to protect them. Please, if you know where they are, tell us.
Well, this is quite a coincidence. Although it's more than that. Fate, perhaps. In any case, I will take you.
with like all the explosions in this game so far. It's like the Michael Bay sequel. Alright, we get to have control of Chaos. Chaos is pretty awesome. I actually really liked him. He's one of my favorite characters from the first one. And even though I do like him in this one, I just wasn't very big on the voice actor that was playing him.
Ashes to ashes.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Why he quoted that, I do not know. Alright, so let's upgrade some of these people's skills. Jin. Alright, seems Jin is already ahead of us. Aw, man. I need 600 points. Okay, go to class 2. Mainly want to get oh, my bad. Medica 2. That's fine for now. Alright, let's head back this way. Now our first on-foot battle. It's a little bit different than the mechs. Similar.
Could you
yet
please allow
different.
us through?
Alright, take a look at the icons on the bottom left of the screen. The basic attacks are the consecutive attacks with square and triangle, and the single attack with circle. The information next to the attack icon indicates the attack characteristics. Finding the most effective attack characteristic for each enemy is the first step to obtaining advantage in battle. Attack characteristics can also be viewed in the tech menu. Well, experience is the best form of a training, so let's give it a try. When attacking, keep your eyes out for the B and C sign on the left of the screen. Okay, so...
It's over.
Did you notice the B and C displayed on the left of the screen? These are called zones and indicate the location height where each attack hits. Zones and attack buttons correspond as follows. A zone over 3 meters, B zone 3 meters, square and circle, and C zone under 1 meter, triangle and circle. Some characters are unable to attack the A zone. Most enemies have a zone that is their weak point. When the zone indicator is shown in red during an attack, that is the enemy's weak point. Be careful. Some enemies do not have weak zones. Continuously attacking the enemy's weak zone, you'll be able to break the enemy's guard. For instance, the Utic soldier A in front of me becomes vulnerable with a BB, or sorry, square attack. I read that a little bit opposite. The enemy will usually recover from breaking in one turn, but by using boost, you'll be able to maintain the break state for the next character. Use a circle attack while the enemy is in break state to air or down an enemy. It is possible to maintain these states for the next character by boosting again. Attacks that have icons on the bottom left of the screen are able to cause those states. Attacking an enemy in these states will increase damage. Break 1.5 times, air 2 times, and down 2 times. Learning and taking advantage of an enemy's weak zones to cause break, air, and down is a vital strategy in battle. This is the end of my explanation. I'll max out the boost gauge, so give it a try. Alright. It's over. It's over. Oh,
Alright, let's keep
guess I
going.
didn't need a second one. By the way, just ignore the graphical effects if you can manage that, because those are gonna be there. So, nothing I can do about it. That's just the issues you gotta deal with when using an emulator. Alright, see that chest there. We'll come back and get it at a later point.
Sorry.
Okay. Can't remember when that later point is.
Yeah.
So if you remember from the first one, you got the segment doors. Each carry like a different thing in them.
Those who lack conviction, please stand aside.
I think you're getting used to the battles. Now let me explain the menu commands to you. It increases your stock gauge by 1 like this. You can use stock to follow up basic attacks with extra attacks. The stock gauge goes up to 3, so it's possible to perform a 5-hit attack like this. Using stock to perform extra attacks will allow you to air or down enemy from break without using boost. Double attacks are special attacks performed by 2 cooperating characters. Currently, the command can't be used. Certain conditions must be met in order to use it. Now it's selectable. It can be used when the current character and boosted character have learned a double attack. Single enemy flash, whatever. It looks like we can use a double attack called Ice Brand. But in order to use the double attack, another condition has to be met. Number 2 is displayed to the right of the Ice Brand. This number signifies stock cost and requires both characters to use that amount of stock. Each double attack can only be used once per battle. There's only Captain Uzuki and me right now, so Ice Brand can only be used once. I boosted during Captain Uzuki's turn, but the double attack can be used in the opposite situation as well. That's the end of the explanation of battles. The rest is just practice. I'll max out the boost gauge and the stock gauge, so good luck. Well, how kind of you. Let's start off with a double attack. See how this goes.
Let's go.
Ice Brand!
It's over.
Oh, well, they died.
May all your souls rest in peace.
And Chaos leveled up. Nice. Maybe we can actually get Medica all now. Nope. We need a little bit more points. Shouldn't be hard to get though. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Just looking to see what I can get that might help me out a bit. Ice Blast, Flame Blast, Thunder Blast, Aura Blast. What about you, Chaos? Still got 500 left. I'm gonna wait until I can get Medica 2. The reason I mainly get it on Chaos is because, if my memory serves me correctly... Oh, can't you cross? my memory serves me correctly, he is after the tutorial or the beginning of the game, and we meet up with our usual crew. He's with us at the beginning, I believe. I can't remember. We'll see. But having Medica 2 and Medica All on him is very, very useful.
There is no choice but to fight. It's over.
So as you can see, these guys are a bit different, so let's try something like that.
It's over.
So for these guys, you want to go with a low, high attack, I guess. It's not hard to learn what their weaknesses are. It's pretty easy, honestly speaking. Alright. Now I can actually get Chaos's Medica All. Sorry for the slowdowns. I guess, minor explosions cause the game to slow down. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I think I get an item from destroying these. Oh, there we go. A biosphere. There's one more. Hopefully no slowdowns after that. That will be very much appreciated.
May we be victorious in this battle.
Whoops.
It's over.
Shit. God damn it. All I can really do is stalk. He doesn't have an air attack. What a loser.
Is everyone okay?
Let's check out if this area leads to anything. Can't remember. Can't enter there yet, I guess. At least not until we get like a passcode or something.
So this entire thing was a setup.
Exactly. It's all part of an attempt to make the UTIC organization, or should I say, all of Miltia, into a scapegoat. Even the Realian violence that we're seeing right now is nothing more than a brushstroke in the larger picture.
But who's behind this? And why?
UTIC is undoubtedly a cover for a greater power, still operating in the shadows. I believe that this power is manipulating the conflict between the Federation and the Miltian system, driving a sequence of events in order to get their hands on something very specific.
Like what?
The Y data.
The Y data?
I relieved an operative of this disk, and though I was only able to decode it partially, I discovered that all manner of data from all existing phenomena is gathered together within an area of space. And beyond that lies a special place only described in the Y data.
Captain Uzuki, how in the world did you acquire this information?
By sleeping with your mother.
I have my ways.
Basically, same thing. Captain Uzuki is a boss, man. You can definitely tell. He sleeps with a lot of moms. Alright, memory card. Yes.